फाइल जी, मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको?
यस सर, आ रही है।
थैंक यू।
Good to go, sir. We are live now. Please start the AGM. Rajesh sir, hello. Please start the AGM, sir. We are live now. Please unmute yourself and start. We are live now, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure in welcoming you all to the 12th annual general meeting of your company. This annual general meeting is being held through video conferencing and other audio-visual modes in accordance with the Companies Act 2013 and circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs and SEBI to avoid the physical presence of the members due to COVID-19 pandemic. Members who have pre-registered as speaker shareholders to speak at the AGM, the audio and video will be enabled when the question-answer session begins on the instructions of the chairman. Speaker shareholders are requested to deliberate as per sequence set forth and keep their speech limited to 3 minutes and cooperate. If any speaker can't be reached due to any connectivity issues, we will call him again at the end of the question-answer session. Our chairman of the board of directors, Mr. Abhijit Datta, is unable to attend this AGM due to some personal engagement. As per Article 101 of the Articles of Association of the company, the directors present have elected Mr. Hari Mohan Marda as the chairman of the meeting. I request Mr. Hari Mohan Marda to take the chair and commence the proceedings after ascertaining the quorum.
Thank you, Payal. Good morning, dear shareholders. I, Hari Mohan Marda, welcome the members to the 12th AGM of your company. We have the requisite quorum present through video conferencing at this meeting, and therefore I call this meeting to order. 58 members are present at this AGM. Participation of members through video conferencing is being recorded for the purpose of quorum as per circulars issued by MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. This year, because of the pandemic, it is not possible to meet personally. As such, we hold our AGM virtually to meet you over video conferencing via the CDSL platform. As the AGM is being held through video conferencing, the facility for appointment of proxies by the members was not applicable. Registers as required under the Act for inspection are available at the website of CDSL for members to inspect electronically. I shall now introduce the dignitaries on the dais. To my right, we have Dr. Nitesh Kumar, Managing Director and CEO of the company. Next to him, we have Mr. Rajendra Agarwal, CFO of the company. And on my left, Payal Agarwal, Secretary of the company. Thank you. I shall now call upon the names of other board members who have joined the meeting through video conferencing, and I request them to introduce themselves. Mr. Ram Govind Ganadiwala.
Good morning everybody. I, Ram Govind Ganadiwala, Independent Director of the company and Chairman of Audit Committee and Stakeholders Relationship Committee, and I am attending the AGM from Calcutta. Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Karabi Sengupta.
Everybody, I'm Gauravi Sengupta. I'm the independent director of the company and I'm joining this AGM from Kolkata. Thank you.
Mr. Devashish Bhaumik.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Devashish Bhaumik, Independent Director. I welcome all of you. I'm attending this meeting from Calcutta. Thank you.
Mr. Basant Kumar Parag.
Namaskar and good morning. This is Vasant Kumar Parag, Non-Executive Director of the company and attending this meeting from Calcutta. Thank you so much.
Mr. Rajesh Bansal.
Good morning. I'm Rajesh Bansal, Full-time Director of the company. I am attending the AGM from Jhansi. Thank you.
Representatives of the statutory auditors and secretarial auditors have also logged in for attending this meeting. We have sent the annual report along with the notice of the AGM to all the shareholders who have got their email addresses registered. Hope all of you have received the same. With the permission of the members, the annual report and notice convening the meeting are being taken as read. The statutory auditors have expressed unqualified opinion in their audit report on the accounts for the financial year 1920. There was no qualification, observation, or adverse comment on financial statements and matters which have any material impact on the functioning of the company. As such, the auditor's report is not required to be read. The secretarial auditor of the company has made an observation in its report, which has been duly explained by the directors in their report at page number 8 of the annual report. Members are requested to refer to the instructions provided in the notice for attending the AGM through video conferencing for a seamless participation. In case members face any difficulty, they may reach out on the helpline numbers. We have taken all necessary steps to ensure that the shareholders are able to attend and vote at the meeting in a seamless manner. I will now request Dr. Nitesh Kumar, MD and CEO of the company, to take you through the performance and operations of the company. Dr. Nitesh Kumar.
Good morning, shareholders. I hope you guys are fine today. I shall take you through the performance and operations of the company. During the financial year 2019-20, your company has achieved revenue from operations of rupees 881 crores as against rupees 64 crores from the previous financial year 2018-19. The significant increase in revenue was achieved mainly due to obtaining of the completion certificate for two of our projects, namely Emami City at Kolkata and Emami Tejomaya at Chennai. We are happy to inform that your company has already handed over possession of 717 units approximately in our project Emami City and 394 units approximately in our project Emami Tejomaya. Nearly 238 families have started residing in Emami City and 265 families have resided in Emami Tejomaya. Providing quality at affordable price has been one of our company's targets. The financial year 2019-20 was a depressed market for high ticket size sales, and real estate market was also going through a tough phase. To tide over the difficult market, your company had launched a few campaigns, which were first of its kind and received huge response in the market. Live now, pay later. Now or never offer were a runaway success and helped us achieve record sales, which were the best in the industry. Your company recently introduced smart housing at Emami City with advanced features for the luxurious and comfortable living with one of its kind discount offers. Your company has already declared the results of Q1 financial year 2020-21. COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns had an impact on the business. However, due to the various proactive measures and hard work of our employees, the company could manage the crisis well and the impact was not material. In the month of June, your company launched 54 acres, largest and self-commissioned integrated Emami Nature Township in Jhansi, Uttar Pradesh. And the response, because of your company's strong brand name, has been very good. Your company expects that the worst is behind and we will continue to grow from here on. With the permission of the chairman now, I request Ms. Payal to brief the members about the summary of the businesses to be transacted as set out in the notice. General instructions of voting and rules related to the members' queries thereof. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Members may please note that there will be no voting by show of hands as this meeting is being conducted virtually. As the voting on these businesses had already begun, there is no requirement of proposing and seconding the resolution. The remote e-voting has commenced from 9 a.m. on Saturday, 26 September 2020 and closed at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, 29 September 2020. The company had provided the facility to cast the vote electronically on all resolutions set forth in the notice. Members who have not cast their votes yet electronically and who are participating in this meeting will have an opportunity to cast their vote during the meeting through an e-voting system provided by the CDSL. Members can click on Vote tab on the video conference screen to avail this feature. Now I am reading out the subject matter of the resolution supposed to be transacted at this meeting. Resolution number 1. Adoption of financial statements. Adoption of the audited financial statements, including audited consolidated financial statements for the financial year ended 31st March 2020, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Resolution number 2. To appoint a director in place of Mr. Vasant Kumar Parekh, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Resolution number 3. Appointment of Dr. Ritesh Kumar Gupta as the Managing Director and CEO of the company for 5 years. Resolution number 4. Reappointment of Mr. Devashish Bhowmik as the Independent Director of the company for 5 years. Resolution number 5. Payment of remuneration to Mr. Girija Kumar Chaudhary with effect from 1st April 2020. Resolution number 6. Approval and ratification of related party transactions. Resolution number 7. Approval for issue of non-convertible debentures by the Board of Directors of the company. The objectives of the special businesses of resolution number 3 to 7 are explained in the explanatory statement to the note.
Thank you, Payal. I now invite the shareholders who have registered themselves as speakers to ask their questions, if any, on the agenda item. Please mention your name, folio number, EP, and client ID, location from where you are joining, and the page number of the annual report to which the query relates. Members are requested not to repeat the queries which have already been asked by other members. All the queries will be answered together by the management at the end. I request the speaker shareholders to come one by one and ask their query.
Now I request the host to unmute Mr. Taraknath Chakrabarti, shareholder of the company. I request the host to unmute Mr. Taraknath Chakrabarti. I understand Mr. Taraknath Chakrabarti has not been able to connect. We move to the next speaker shareholder. I now request the host to unmute Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf, shareholder of the company.
Is he mute now? Mr. Santosh, you can speak now.
Santosh Kumar Saraf.
Payal Jain.
I request the host to unmute Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. Is he present at the meeting? Has he been able to log in?
हेलो, मेरी आवाज आ रही है आपको?
Yes, sir. Please speak.
हाँ जी, नमस्कार माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, उपस्थित सदस्यगण, मेरे शेयर होल्डर भाइयों बहनों, मेरा नाम संतोष कुमार सराफ है। सर्वप्रथम आप सभी को नमस्कार सर। आशा करता हूँ आप कर्मचारी स्वस्थ होंगे, जितने भी कंपनी रिलेटेड पर्सन है सब स्वस्थ होंगे सर। मैंने मैडम को शायद ये लेटर भेज दिया मेरे प्रश्नों का, उसके हिसाब से उत्तर दे देंगी, क्योंकि समय ज्यादा लेना अच्छा नहीं मीटिंग में, क्योंकि वर्चुअल मीटिंग है। इसलिए मैं चाहूंगा कि और एक दिक्कत है सर, आप वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंस मीटिंग करिए, इसके फायदे नुकसान कुछ नहीं है सर। देखिए मैं घर में बैठे बात कर रहा हूँ, अलग घर से अलग अलग डायरेक्टर बात कर रहे हैं, 3 डायरेक्टर मेरे को दिखाई दे रहे, कई अपने घर से बात कर रहे हैं, और यहाँ ऑफिस इमामी का ऑफिस में 2 आदमी दिखाई दे रहे हैं। कितना अच्छा लग रहा है सर। न बरसात का डर है, न भूकंप का डर है, न स्ट्राइक का डर है, न किसी चीज का डर है सर। फायदे ही फायदे हैं सर। और इसके अलावा सर ईमेल आईडी नंबर लोग आप मांगते थे, लोग देते नहीं था, अब ईमेल आईडी देने लगे। बिगर ईमेल आईडी के मीटिंग में बोल नहीं सकते सर। इसके फायदे फायदे सर। और आपसे कहूँगा आप लोग स्वस्थ रहिए, आगामी दिन में पूजा, दिवाली और आने वाले भैया दूज पे और किस्मत पे सब आनंद से बिताइए सर। ज्यादा समय नहीं लूंगा मैं, मेरे लेटर का जवाब अभी दे तो अभी, नहीं तो ईमेल से देने से चलेगा सर। जय हिंद, जय भारत, जय श्री राम।
I now request the host to unmute Mr. S. Gatani, shareholder of the company. I request the host to unmute Mr. S. Gatani.
एक सेकंड मैम, वो अभी ज्वाइन नहीं है।
Is he present online?
No ma'am, he is not present.
Then we move to the next speaker shareholder. I request the host to unmute Kriti Shah. Kriti Shah.
Kriti Sureka है मैम।
Ms. Kirti Shah, shareholder of the company. Is Ms. Kirti Shah online?
No ma'am, he is not online.
I shall once again call upon the name of Mr. Taraknath Chakrabarti. Mr. Host, can you check if he is present?
Just a second. नहीं है, वो भी ऑनलाइन नहीं है।
Mr. S. Gatani. Since these shareholders have not been able to come during the AGM, we close the question and answer session.
Thank you all.
I request the host to please mute yourself.
Which name ma'am?
I request the host to please mute yourself so that we proceed with the proceedings of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you all for the compliments, questions and suggestions of the members. I now request Mr. Rajendra Agarwal, CFO of the company, to answer to the members' queries. While the responses to shareholders' questions are being compiled, we will take you through the company's projects for a few minutes. Mr. Rajendra Agarwal.
Good morning and thank you, dear shareholders. We have received email queries from one of our shareholders, Mr. Santosh Kumar Saraf. I will now answer his queries. Now, he has asked what are COVID-19 impact and effect on company income. The company is closely monitoring the situation on a regular basis. Based on our last assessment, the impact is not very significant. However, given the nature and the duration of the pandemic, we are closely assessing the situation. Then he has asked what are the steps taken by management to minimize the impact of the pandemic on our business and the activities. So we have been following all the protocols and we have been taking utmost precautions both at our workplace, at the site, and at our projects like Emami City and Nilumaya. And we are ensuring that we maintain adequate safety as well as maintain the continuity of the business. Then there are some questions on the future plan of management to increase growth and income of the company, which our CEO has already addressed in his speech. Then he has asked what is the male and female ratios at our workplace. It is roughly 80-20, 80% male and 20% female. I think with that I have tried to answer most of his queries. Now I request our chairman, Mr. Hari Mohan Marda, to take over the session. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Agarwal. Members who have not cast their vote through remote e-voting can cast their vote through their screen, which also contains the e-voting services facilities to vote during AGM and till 15 minutes post conclusion of the AGM. The board has appointed Mr. Manoj Kumar Bhatia, practicing company secretary of Messrs. MKB and Associates, as scrutinizer to scrutinize the remote e-voting process. The consolidated results will be announced within 48 hours of the conclusion of this meeting. The results will be PSL and stock exchanges. I thank all the members for attending and cooperating in conducting this meeting through video conferencing or other audio-visual means. I thank all the directors and members of the management team who have joined the meeting through video conferencing. I wish everyone the best of health and safety in the difficult year ahead due to COVID-19 pandemic. With this, I now conclude the meeting. Thank you.
Should I stop now? Hello, sir. Should I stop now? Recording? Hello. Please reply me, sir. Hello. Should I conclude the email? Hello. Hello, Debashish sir, Rakesh sir.
सर एक मिनट होल्ड करिए सर. मीटिंग वाला स्क्रीन हम लोग अभी ऑन करते थे, तो विल राइट द AGM screen go on for another 15 minutes.
No.
Please do not close it.
You want to take me anything?
Yes, we will keep it open for the voting.
Should I stop the AGM?
Says that kindly continue the meeting for some time for voting.
Sir, we will continue the meeting for some time as we will keep it open for shareholders to cast their vote.
The meeting will be start. The voting will be start, but I have to stop recording also. So I'm asking the.
Stop the recording.
Okay.